Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and in this video we're gonna talk about getting sued. I'm laughing because if you guys remember when I did that video about Ye deactivating his Instagram account, and I said that was a damn good call because they were about to use him to basically, put up some smoke and mirrors from this Diddy mess because it's something that they always do. Even Candace Owens spoke out against it, and now here it is. This former employee claims that Ye wanted to jail shave heads of Donda students. He also claims Ye was going on with rampant anti-Semitism. But I've been looking into something that is coming out of this lawsuit because there was something that was said that was not adding up for me, and it's the time frame. This person is saying that Ye fired them back in late May of 2022. And I remember that late May of 2022, Ye was in China. Was it China? No, Tokyo, Japan, with Cheney, because we know that's like his second home. He also said that Italy is also his second home. But at that time, he was in Japan with Cheney, and Cheney left Japan before he did. But I mean, if we all have been paying attention and know how the powers that be rolls, these are the things that they do, right? They're always basically getting people to sue this man. And I can bet you, I don't see who Trevor Phillip is, and I can tell you that it's gonna be a black man. You see, people have this perceived notion because they've been brainwashed and manipulated by the media to believe that Ye does not work with black people. The things that people come up with at time. And that is nothing but furthest from the truth. But let's talk about the report that is coming out because it's crazy. This person is saying that he praised Hitler for making great cars. What's wrong with that? I mean, I know that in my culture, whenever we talk about someone who is evil, who is known to be very evil or a horrible person, sometimes at the end of the conversation, we may say, well, at least he did this one good thing. We're going to give him credit for that. So if Hitler is known to do something great, what is wrong with saying that? One thing that he did that was good or that was positive. What's so wrong with that? I can't understand. But let's talk about this BS smokescreen and mirror lawsuit because I know that people can only do for a time. And as we all know, and I'm talking about those of us who have been paying true attention, everyone who does this mess gets their karma. Do you all remember that lawsuit from the teacher that went on CBS and made a damn fool out of herself, saying that there were prescriptions being kept in the computers? And let me tell you something. Mental health is real because everyone has been asking, how do you keep medication in the computer? And we still cannot get an answer. And she was talking about sushi, the kids not having anything else to eat. And then when she did the interview, she said, oh, they would get a choice of any fruits they want or snack, and water is theirs. That woman was a hot goddamn mess. Like, I cannot forget her. I'm sorry, I cannot forget her. No, when I see these lawsuits, I know that many people might be angry, might be upset, but I'm not because this is what they do again. And they're just trying to, trigger something. But remember, this is one thing that I'm going to remind you all of. Ye is divinely protected. They can make these attempts, but they will never ever be successful in their efforts. But let's go into these details because, whew, honey, you're in for a treat with the BS that is coming out because this is total BS, right? Now, they're saying that Kanye West is being taken to court by a former employee who is claiming he openly had some bizarre plans for kids attending his Donda Academy and openly espoused anti-Semitic rhetoric at the school. Trevor Phillips just, I want you guys to listen to that. Trevor Phillips okay? He was terminated back in May of 2022, but he just filed a lawsuit against Kanye West, saying he was brought on to Yeezy org in late 2022. Listen, I want you all to listen. Now, if you were brought onto a company in late 2022, wouldn't late 2022 be June or anytime thereafter? Wouldn't it be June or let's say May or anytime thereafter? Listen to what this is saying. I want you guys to pay attention, okay? Because this is how people out themselves. These people are just taking down themselves. No, he's saying he was brought onto the Yeezy org in late 2022, right around the time that Ye's anti-Semitism controversy reached its peak. No, stick a pin. At the time when we could say Ye anti-Semitic controversy reached its peak, we could say that was between September and November of 2022, because it was November of 2022 that the Jewish community changed the meaning of anti-Semitism. It was on November 2nd of 2022 that I sat on Wikipedia and watched that shit change right before my eyes. And I remember it until this day. But let's continue, right? Now, he's saying that he was tasked with growing cotton production for Kanye's fashion line. Okay, we're continuing. However, according to the docs obtained by TMZ, Phillips claimed his duties quickly expanded and started to encompass handling Ye's Donda Academy school as well, which he says started to experience difficulty as a result of Kanye's public rants. Don't ask me how that comes into play. I cannot tell you because he did not make that clear as it relates to how Ye's public rants affected his work. He did not make that clear. But let's continue, right? He's now saying, in fact, he's saying, Phillips claims Kanye frequently shared his anti-Semitic views with Donda Academy staffers and also around students during one particular meeting. Phillips alleges Ye was spewing anti-Semitic rhetoric as he announced in front of two children he wanted to shave their heads and intended to put a jail at the school, threatening students could be locked in cages under his proposed plans. Now, let's stick a pin there. Ye is not the decision maker of the school. He is on the board, yes, but he's not a chairman. He's not the principal. He's just the founder of the school. So Ye does not call the shots in that case. He can come up with ideas as, structuring of the building and all of that. But the rest of things, what they're saying here, definitely not his final decision. But let's continue. They're saying in the suit, Phillips also describes a bizarre incident when he met Kanye at Nobu Hotel in Malibu. Ye allegedly complained to the staff about the fact Batman, wasn't playing in the room they were in, and then said, "These Jews are greedy," and declared Hitler was great and he's the reason we have cars. What if Ye knows what he's talking about when he says these Jews are greedy? What if he's talking about his unique experience? Just as how Michael Jackson had his burn book, and Jackson basically said the same thing. They're greedy. There's even clips of Michael Jackson saying the same thing, saying they control the music industry and they only get a percentage of what they work for because they want to take everything. So is Ye talking about every Jews in general? No, he's talking about, well, actually, let's back up. If Ye said that, he would be talking about a unique experience, not generalizing. But you know what this person is doing? What they want to do is every Jews to come out and attack Ye. And we all forget about Diddy, but bitch, this ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, honey. It ain't gonna happen. You see, you can make up all the lies you want on this planet. And even if he did it, he's entitled to his opinion based on his experience. You don't experience his life for him. He experienced his life for himself, okay? And if he wants to say Hitler makes great cars, what the heck is wrong with that? No matter how evil an individual is, they have this one amazing thing about them. Everyone, even Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know what his greatness is as yet. I'm yet to see that shit. But even him. So I don't know what this man is talking about. But let's continue, guys. Right? Because he's saying that Kanye also talked about having a porn addiction. Oh, please copy and paste from the internet. According to Phillips, who claims in the suit, Ye told him he used to have orgies every day. Like, that's impossible. No man has orgies every day, no matter how addicted they are to sex. Our common sense can tell us that no man has orgies every day, no matter. Even an addict, they don't. They will have it on most days. But let's continue. Because I don't know what the hell that has to do with a grown ass man having consensual sex with multiple people. If you want to have his orgies, it is his business. The most important thing is that, well, he knows how to hit up the Instagram girlies. They're always fighting over him before he was married, though. But let's continue, right? Because this mess is just messified. This is messified. Now, he talks about Ye having orgies every day, but whew, this Philip guy is a trick. He's a trick. But no, he's masturbating a lot. During the same encounter, Phillips claimed he declared he intended to go on an attack against gay people too, saying gay people are not true Christians and gay people are controlled by Bill Gates so that they don't have children for population control. Um, Phillips also alleges he made a habit of berating and bullying black employees, including himself, at Donda in the end. He says he was fired by Kanye West on a whim in May of 2023. Oh, so I got that wrong. I thought he said that, you know, for some reason I thought, he was fired in May of 2022, but he was fired in May of 2023. In May of 2023, where was Ye? Wasn't Ye in Tokyo, Japan with Bianca? Yeah, he was. So I don't, he said that he was fired during a Sunday service. Could be that something is not adding up. His story is not adding up because, as I can remember, if I'm remembering correctly, the dates that he's given, saying that Ye employed him. At the time that he's saying that he was employed by Ye, Ye was in Tokyo, Japan with Cheney Jones. And the time that he's saying that he was terminated by Ye, Ye was in Tokyo, Japan with Bianca. Y'all can just Google search Kanye West in Tokyo, Japan, and you'll see all the articles about Ye being in Japan with Cheney, him being there with Bianca, and all of that. Now, Mr. Phillips, he claims he later learned he was canned because Kanye didn't like the garden on display during the service. So what is he suing for? right? What is he suing for? Well, he's suing Kanye for discrimination, harassment. I don't know because he did not outline the harassment. I don't see any harassment here. Hostile work environment and host of other things. He's seeking major damages. We've reached out to you so far. No word back. Okay, no. Let's keep it real. We know that Ye does not have the best work principles or anything like that. But when it comes to Donda Academy, the things that he's outlining, some of them are not Ye's decision to make. Yes, Ye is a part of the decision board, but he's not the final decision maker. And I don't know for some people how they view things or what, but this man's story, it has a lot of cracks, it has a lot of holes in it for me because what I sense that this lawsuit is like strategic. I'm going to tell two of the most dominant groups out there that you don't like them so they can attack you. But what is this person is gonna gain from it? Because at this point, he has been to hell and back. He has died a couple of times and came back to life. So there's really nothing that you or anyone else of that, you know, sense can do to truly hurt this man and take him down. And I believe that anyone who is really, who has the time to really think about this, yes, it can just take one ripple effect for people to fabricate lies to take down Ye, but the lies are not going to stand. You know why? There are people in the industry who truly knows him and his work ethics. People knows that he's not the best when it comes to work ethics, but there's one thing we all know in the same stance, and that he's not the evil mean guy that this person is making him out to be. And this is why when Ye deactivated his Instagram account, I said that he is smart because he knew something was coming. And I said it. I said Ye knew that something was coming, and here we are today with the lawsuit that was just filed against him. But I mean, if they wanted to distract from Diddy, they're gonna have to do better. And you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Because Candace Owens now has free speech more than ever, honey, and she is smart as heck. And if she gets on this and expose their ish, that's gonna be another field day. And I can't wait. I honestly cannot wait for Candace to get on this and expose the BS mess in this, because one thing about her, she's gonna speak the truth whether it's Diddy or Ye. Just as how she told us that when they went in to search Diddy's house, it wasn't to secure evidence against him, it was to protect evidence of those who were involved, the elites, the politicians. That's what they went in to do. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Let me know what your thoughts are. And you know what? There's one thing I know about all of this mess, and that's prayer works. So let's say this. Let's pray prayer of victory over these people for ye, because prayer is very much powerful. And that's all I have to say about that. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys later, honey. Peace.